Hey everybody, this is Kevin with Kevin's Card Collecting, and welcome to another Take It Back Tuesday. And today we're going to be highlighting 1988. 1988, we got some tops, we got some Fleer, and we got some score, as well as a new box of 2019 Series 1. Hey, SSP's in here. First comment, you got it, bud. Glad you can make it, Jonathan. Hope all is well out east. I'm guessing it's what, about almost 8:30 your time? So I was just commenting before you got in, Jonathan. Tonight we're just going to open up some old 88 stuff. I got some 88 tops. I've got some Fleer to go through, as well as some score. And then when we wrap up the older stuff, I'm going to crack open this new box of 2019 Series 1. Oh man, you just finished hanging Christmas lights. Wow. I don't think we're going to do lights this year. We did them a couple years ago. I don't know, our house and our yard is not real conducive to light hanging. I tried my best, but it's just not very, very easy to do. Isaac, hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We'll give it a few more minutes here and see if anybody else jumps on, and then I'm going to start cracking these packs open. So tonight is 1988. I got some tops, Fleer, and score we're going to get through. It's not going to be a real long stream. If any of you guys follow Papa J cards, I believe at 7 o'clock Pacific, he's going to be doing his little giveaway. I think that's tonight, and that's in about an hour and a half from now. So I'll probably limit my stream to an hour, not too much longer than an hour, because I got to get some things done and maybe grab a bite to eat before Papa J comes on live. So that's kind of my plan. I don't have a whole lot to go through tonight. I did have a lot more 88s, but at some point it gets kind of redundant, so I just got a little bit of these three different brands. The one thing I didn't have any Donruss to go through, so we're missing the Donruss, but that's okay. Hey, Hats McGee's in the house. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. So we got 3 in the chat. Looks like we got 6 watching. So that's cool. If you guys can, before we just get too well into this, if you can hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and get the likes out of the way. You know, the likes are one of those things that whenever I go into somebody else's stream, that's the very last thing I remember to do is hit the thumbs up. So I don't know what that is. I just have this memory lapse when it comes to thumbs up. Hey, Dave Durango, what's up? Dave. I like that. 88's a good year. Well, yeah, I was looking at the, speaking of that, I was looking at my little chart here from the trading card database. A ton of good Hall of Famers we can pull out of these packs, but as far as rookies go, I wasn't finding a whole lot. I had it right the first time. The names that are worth mentioning, there's a Billy Ripken, but he's not a Hall of Famer. Matt Williams has a rookie card in this set with tops. Not a Hall of Famer, but he's a favorite by a lot of people. I wouldn't mind getting his rookie. And then you get down to the bottom of the list here, and man, just not much. Matt Noakes rookie card, that could be fun. And then Tom Glavine, of course. So I'm going to say Tom Glavine's going to be the big hitter for tonight. And I look at the... Yeah, and then Dave Durango, he called it. It's Glavine. Yep, you're right. Glavine is going to be the one we're looking for. But players like Matt Williams and maybe some... If you guys personally collect anybody of interest, may not be a Hall of Famer, of course, there'll be a hit in your eyes. Understood. So, but yeah, I'm going to be looking for the Glavine, and for my sake, the Matt Williams card as well. So with that, it is now 5:29, close enough to 5:30. I'm going to get going here. I'm going to start with the score, Fleer, and then top off with the tops. And then after that, we'll hit the 2019 Series 1. And like I said, I don't want this stream to go too long tonight because I do want to run down and get some dinner before Papa J comes on at 7 o'clock Pacific. Yeah, Isaac, you like that? This is, before I crack that open too far. So this is from the, this is easy to get, the trading card database. There's the website. And then you just type in the year and the brand. And then within that whole collection of cards, you can click on rookies. And then you can print that list up. And then I just, to save paper, I reverse the paper and print up the Hall of Famers on the same sheet. And there's a lot of other things. You can print up the error cards. You could print up variation cards, insert cards, all sorts of different categories. But I limit it to the rookies and the Hall of Famers. So that's kind of one thing I do. I got that from Donald Blumdahl. He showed me that little trick. So, alrighty. So, did I miss somebody? Oh, hey, Polly Junkwax is here. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday evening to everybody. So again, we'll be looking for the, Score has these little inserts, by the way. Little holographic cards. Great moments in baseball. So looking for the Tom Glavine. Tom Glavine. Hopefully we won't get a bunch of Matt Noakes, but it wouldn't surprise me if we did. So we got Pat Tabler. Hey, Alan Trammell. There we go, Hall of Famer. Right off the bat, you got a Hall of Famer. The hobbyist is here. And you love 88 Score, huh? 88 Score fan. Well, if you're a Glavine fan, sure. And like I said, there are like a lot of Hall of Famers in this as well. Hey, Four Leaf Cards is here. Good to see you, bud. Welcome, welcome. Ken Herbeck, Sam Horn, Garth Eorg. Interesting. Craig Reynolds, Chuck Jackson, Scott Bankhead, Greg Gross, Willie Fraser, Ken Howell, Bob Melvin, Tim Flannery of the Padres, Jeff Montgomery, Floyd Bannister. Hey, there we go, guys. First pack. That's my cheap bell, but we got the Glavine. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. Sweet. And then that's followed up by a Mickey Sasser. But, man, first pack, we scored the Glavine. You know, the problem with hitting the good hits early on is then you got really nothing to look forward to. Because, you know, you've already got what you're looking for. But let me top load him as well. Yep, Isaac says, boom. Yeah, that was a unexpected surprise so early out of the gate. But I will take it. Hey, Steve's in the house. Carter's Kids. We're just cracking open some 1988 cards tonight, Steve. We got Score, then we're going to hit Fleer, and then we got Tops. And then we're going to do a 2019 Series 1 hanger box. Not a whole lot of content tonight. I do have plans for later this evening, so I want to get this out of the way. And then I encourage everybody, if you're not subscribed to Papa J, hit him up and join his live stream tonight. It's always a good time with him. It is fun to break, Steve. It's just, yeah. It's like no pressure, you know, if you don't get anything, oh well. But if you do, you could get some pretty good hits out of these old packs. That's for sure. All right, so we got the Glavine. Let's see, what else did I say? Matt Williams. Oh, now I was looking at a Tops thing earlier. Is Matt Williams in the... Oh yeah, Matt Williams is in here. Card 118. Chris Gwynn, Tony's brother. But again, we're looking, there's more Hall of Famers to choose from than rookie cards out of this set. Jim Presley, Candy Maldonado, Phil Bradley, Dan Pasqua, Joaquin Andujar, Mark Eichhorn, Don Baylor, Gary Pettis, Jerry Roos, Danny Heap, Bruce Benedict, another Atlanta Braves there, Jack Lazorko, Ed Lynch of the Cubs, Jeff Russell of the Rangers, Wally Ritchie of the Phillies, and hey, Kirby Puckett highlights card, and Juan Agosto. So it seems like they do put the better cards near the back, like the highlight cards and rookie cards. They tend to fall toward the rear of the packs. The Hobbyist double audio. I don't know what you're referring to. I've got my speakers off, so I'm not getting any feedback on my end, Hobbyist, so I don't know what's going on there. Chat Town, how you doing, buddy? Okay. I have gone live before, and I've left my speakers on, and I don't realize it till I say something, and then I get that reverberating feedback, and it drives you nuts. I know a lot of guys use the earphones or the earbuds or whatever, but I've never tried anything like that. Ooh, I see the back card. So we got that to look forward to here in a bit. Come on, why is it sticking? There it goes. All right. All righty. Jack Clark, Don Sutton, Eric Davis, Cecil Cooper. And you know, it's funny, I just mentioned the last two packs, the hits were in the back of the pack, and then sure enough here in our third pack, we got a Nolan Ryan as the very last card. So again, the cycle continues. Last couple cards in the pack is where you're going to find the hits. Greg Harris, Greg Minton, Lee Gutterman, Dave Henderson for the Red Sox. Shout out to Philip. I got to get them all in here. Philip, Dave Durango, Sally Lloyd, and Ethan from Ethan's Elvis Covers and More. All Red Sox fans. Hobbyists use the trading card database too. Yeah, no, I love it. It's a godsend. I'd be lost without something like that to let me know what's available. Mark Salas for the Yankees. Ed Olwine for the Braves. Bob McClure for the Expos. Cecil Fielder for the Blue Jays. George Bell of the Blue Jays. Jack Morris, there we go. See, here we are getting toward the end. Getting some hits. It's almost like you could throw the first half of the pack away. Not that I would, but you get all the hits at the end here. Dale Murphy. I don't believe Murphy's... He was good, but I don't think he was that good. Let me check. Nope, not good enough. Didn't make the list. Mark Davidson. But, of course, the hit for this pack, the Nolan Ryan. Not a highlights card, not a special insert, just the base Nolan Ryan. Very clean-looking card. Well, not bad. We got 3 packs and we got 4 hits so far. That's a pretty good ratio. Well, actually 5 hits. Yeah, I forgot the Glavin's sitting over here. Oh, Wrigley Field on that one. Okay, we got Bob Boone. Let's see if the trend continues here. Should be pretty much all junk for the first 3/4. Dan Plesac. And the hits will come at the end, if there are any. Alvin Davis. Lance McCullers for the Padres. Dennis Walling for the Astros. Albert Hall for the Braves. Alan Wiggins for the Orioles. John Moses for the Mariners. One of the names I love to say, Billy Joe Rubidoux. And I don't care if I'm mispronouncing it. I like the way I say it. Billy Joe Rubidoux. Classic. John Morris for the Cardinals. Jim DeShays for the Astros. Steve's hoping I get a Carter. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be really cool if I get that. Jeff Montgomery. Reggie Jackson. See, there we go. We're getting toward the end. Started getting the hits. So we got a Reggie Jackson little special insert card there. 82/86. Ken Daly. And here's the rookie prospect cards. John Davis. Kevin Romine. And Steve Bedrosian highlights card. So that's a nice little Reggie Jackson. In fact, I'm sure that one's 503. Yeah, that's listed on my Hall of Fame list here. So we'll get him inserted. It's a good these penny sleeves only cost a penny a piece because we sure go through them quite a bit. And our last pack of score for the night. Yeah, they sure do, Chat Town. A lot of memories. Riverfront Stadium. Oh, they're 2 cents now? Yeah, probably so. Oh, Carter is red in this set. Okay. Well, I do see some red there in the middle. So we'll see what we get. That would be cool to get a Carter card. Oh, hey, right off the top, Tim Raines. That's a little out of sorts in that it's the first card we see, but Tim Raines, Hall of Famer. All right, Dave Parker, Pat Tabler, Bob Brenly. Bob Brenly, more recently known for his managing the Diamondbacks back in the early 2000s when they won the series, and now he is in the broadcaster's booth calling the shots, or calling the game for the TV broadcast. So, good guy. Lance Parrish. Ron Darling. All right, here we go with the red cards. We got Andre Thornton. There's 2 more, it looks like. John Mitchell, and our last, and it's a Met too. Our last chance for the Carter. It's a Scott Fletcher. Sorry about that, Steve. I was hoping for it as well. Randy St. Clair. Rob Woodward. Danny Heap. Searching for Sabos. Really? Oh, that's too funny. Searching for Sabos is in the house. Yeah. I'll let you guys give it a minute and see if you guys can figure out who Searching for Sabos is. I won't give it away. But he's a regular in here. He just changed his name on us. So, yeah, don't feel threatened, Dave. He's a good guy. And he's not a new guy. He just changed his name. That's why I'm laughing. Gary Redus of the Indians. David Palmer for the Braves. Jim Acker. And coming down to the last couple, John Marzano. And our last card is Steve Lake. So we did get a hit. We got the Tim Raines, but it came early in that pack. A little bit different. So no Sabos for you there, bud. Not yet, anyway. So that's our score for the night. Little insert cards to go with them. Okay, Dave. Conan the Grammarian over there. Yeah, I can get caught up in this chat. It's almost as entertaining as opening up the cards, I tell you. All right, so now we're going to hit up the Fleer set. I've got 3 wax packs and 1 more jumbo size cello pack. So, and I feel guilty. I didn't print up. I don't know why I didn't. I don't have the database sheet for. At least I don't think I do. Oh, I've got a whole stack over here. Let me see if I got those or not. 88. For Fleer. Nope, I don't have them. I'm surprised I don't. Ripping for Ripkins was taken. I figured mining Matt Noakes was a bridge too far. Okay. Oh, you guys are too much. All right, so Steve's calling the Gary Carter card is a white bordered with a blue and red stripes in this one. Well, I would hope so, Steve, because they pretty much all are. So, good call though. Good humor. Okay, so we got some stickers here. We got the Astros. Shout out to Hats McGee and his Astros. All right, first card out of the pack is an Andy Hawkins for the Padres. Padres, shout out to Searching for Sabos, if that gives you guys a hint who that guy is mysteriously lurking there with the name change. He's a Padres fan. Rich Gedman for the Red Sox. Sid Fernandez for the Mets. Zany for Zane Smith. There's Skid Schmidt Carter Tried and True Sluggers card. You guys and your names. Rick Rhoden for the Yankees. There's a checklist. Yahoo. Scott Lusader for the Tigers. Chuck Finley for the Angels. Pete Incaviglia for the Rangers. Dave Dravecki for the Giants. Mountain Gorilla's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Well, I just gave a shout out to a Padres fan that's in the channel, but now you're our second fan here. That's good. So we're just doing 88s tonight, guys. I just opened up the score. We're doing the Fleer right now, and we got the tops next. And then after the tops, we're going to hit up the Series 1 2019 hanger box. Okay, David Dravecki, I already called him out. Hey, the brothers, Billy and Cal Ripken Jr. I don't know if I've ever seen that card before. I'm sure Donald has. Notice how upset Billy looks? Because he was probably just told by the cameraman, put the bat down so we can't see it. And he got all mad and made that look. Okay, Al Hall for the Braves. Terry Kennedy for the Orioles, former Padre. Mike Scott for the Astros. Shout out to Hats McGee. Alvin Davis with the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald Blomdahl. And another little dual card here. We got Randy Velarde and Adam Peterson. Yankees and White Sox. Hey, KB's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Here's some more stickers. We got Orioles and Expos. What's Jeff say? I found that I've got the Notorious Billy Ripken card and some cards I got from my brother-in-law. Really? How about that? Was it the original one, or was it one of the corrected ones there, Jeff? I've got one of the corrected ones where it's got the black square drawn over it, but I don't have one of the originals. Darrell Evans for the Tigers. Eric Shao for the Padres. Juan Beniquez for the Blue Jays. Ty Gainey for the Astros. Hobbyist has a black box too. I think that's the most numerous version or variation, was the black box. That's what somebody told me once. Bill Long for the White Sox. Dave Martinez. Greg Brock. Doug Drabeck. Steve Carlton. Mike Jackson. Scott Bales. Dave Parker. Jay Howell for the Athletics. Jay Howell. Hey, Mountain Gorilla, if you're still in the chat, is this one of the ones that you guys were talking about TTM the other day? I remember after, I think I heard that, and then I said, well, I better set my Jay Howells aside in case I ever want to start getting into that. Just let me know if you can. I'll set him aside for half a second and see what happens. Randy Reddy for the Padres, and Tom Bolton. Tom Bolton for the Red Sox. The Hobbyist says, I think the white scribble is the most rare. Yeah, I wonder if the white scribble was just like an immediate response to try to clean it up before they could come up with something more permanent. So they probably had a lot of originals go out. Then they had a few scribbles out, and then they made a more permanent fixture with that black square. Mountain, I need that Jay Howell, buddy. I've got the address if you want to do it. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open for the Ron Gantz. In fact, I think I got some Mountain Gorilla, but you know what? If you could, shoot me an email, and let's discuss it, because I mentioned to you earlier I want to get into TTM, but I don't have any means of starting it. I don't know any addresses or anything, so if you could, shoot me an email, and we'll discuss that. I'd like to try it, at least on my end, and I'll dig up some Ron Gantz for you, because I know I've got some laying around. Philip! How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a bit. The white box is the most rare on the Billy Ripken. Interesting. Okay. Stash. The mustache man is in the house. Remember the great sports? Yeah. Thank you, Mountain. In fact, after I saw that video of you opening up that pack from him, I went to his channel and I watched some of his videos. Some really good stuff there. So, yeah, if you could, just shoot me an email and we'll go from there. I really appreciate it. Stash says, sorry, I just got home from work. You work, Stash? Outside the house? I thought you worked behind the microphone there at your desk. Oh, okay. So Stash figured it out. Stash figured out who Searching for Sabos is. Okay, Bert Blyleven for the Twins. Kurt Manwaring and John Burkett for the Giants. Cecil Espy for the Rangers. Gene Walter for the Mets. Jack Howell. Look at that expression. Yeah, I don't even want to know what he's thinking there. That's funny. Lance Parrish for the Phillies. Eddie Murray, there we go. Got a Hall of Famer here. Come on. Don't want to mess up the corner. There we go. Cool. Tim Belcher for the Dodgers. Reggie Jackson, designated hitter card for the Athletics. Okay, we got Bob Sebra. I've never heard of him. Bob Sebra. Dan Quisenberry for the Royals. We got it, guys. Look at that. 2 companies in a row. First the score, and now we got the Fleer. How awesome is that? We get a top loader. Man, we scored the Glavin twice. We're 2 for 2. Look at that. See, I got this out of the score earlier. It'll be interesting to see if we can pull one out of the tops next. Pull the trifecta. Dave Valle for the Mariners. Eddie Milner and Kirk Gibson. Not a bad card. I mean, it's no Tom Glavine, but so that's the only bad thing about getting a good hit is everything after that just doesn't quite add up. So I'm going to set the Jay Howell card aside for a future project. All right, so then we got the cello pack here of the Fleer. Oh, you guys are too much. Glavine had an okay career. He was no Bob Ojeda, though. No. Not many pitchers have the power to crack a top loader from within. That takes extreme power. And Mr. Ojeda had that ability. All right, so wrapping up the Fleer here, we got Calvin Schiraldi with the Red Sox. Bryn Smith with the Expos. Brian Dorsett. No relation to Tony. Scott Sanderson with the Cubs. Dave LaPointe. Steve Sachs for the Dodgers. Shout out to my buddy Jose. He's a Dodgers fan. Chris Boisio for the Brewers. Charlie Puleo. Hey, Bill Ripken. There we go. It's not Cal, but it's a Billy. I believe that's a rookie card. I don't have the Fleer trading card database list of rookies, but he did show up on, I believe, the Topps set, which I did print out. Yeah, he's on the Topps rookie. Is there anybody that can confirm this is, in fact, a rookie in the Fleer set? It should be. Okay, getting back in here to it, we got Bill Duran, Bill Wilkinson for the Mariners. Very stern look on his face. John Tudor, Dave Bergman for the Tigers, Darryl Miller, and it looks like we got a couple sticker cards in here. We got a Baltimore Orioles sticker, and the Boston Red Sox and LA Dodgers stickers. Shane Mack for the Padres, Kevin Romine for the Red Sox, Wally Backman for the Mets, Wayne Tollison, Yankees, Doug Sisk, Dan Schatzeder for the Twins, Greg Gross for the Phillies, Mel Hall, Tracy Jones. Hey, hey, there you go, Chris. We got it, Chris. It's not the one we wanted, but it'll work. But it's got Kirby Puckett on it, so I've got to sleeve it up just for him. But we got you your Noakes. I'll set that one aside there for Chris. My dude, Matty Noakes. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I wonder if you could tell by the... That's a good point, Chris. Let me find that Matt card. I don't know. I'm trying to think of that direction of photo. For those of you who don't know, Chris and I grew up watching the Padres at spring training in Yuma. And we pretty much know that area inside and out, and I don't recognize those trees. I don't know. Chris, if you look at the, I want to say 1990, I'm pretty sure it's 90 top set, the Roberto Alomar card, you can see the water tank in the background, the Yuma water tank. No, it's not San Diego, but I don't know if that was Yuma or not, that picture. But you can definitely see the Yuma tank in Alomar's card. Jim DeShays, Bill Lindsay, and our last two, Lee Smith and BJ Surhoff. So that wraps up our Fleer set. Couple good hot cards, some Hall of Famers. Had some fun with the... Matt Noakes, but of course the hit of the pack was the Tom Glavine. So that's twice now that Tom Glavine has come through and gave us something to brag about. Okay, so that's 2 of the 3 down. Now we got the Topps 88 to go through. All right, and so just to let you guys know, it's 6 o'clock here on the West Coast. Papa J, I believe, is going live at 7 to do his giveaway, and it'll actually be his first live stream since getting back home from his trip, so I definitely want to be there for that. So I'm not going to let this stream go too much longer because I do want to finish up, run down, grab a bite to eat, and then come back up and watch his show live. So I encourage you guys to all join Papa J this evening on his live channel. Should be a good time. Let's see what shape our gum is in here. That's intact. It's stuck, but there we go. So it's left the black stain there on the back card, on a Gary Pettis card. All right. SSP, sorry you had to step away. You're back. Okay, good. We can get back going again here, SSP. We were waiting for you there, bud. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're back. Well, let's see, SSP. I'm not sure when you stepped away, but in both the score and the Fleer, we hit Tom Glavine. So we got a rookie Glavine score and a rookie Glavine in the Fleer. So now we're looking for the trifecta, hoping to get one in the top set. That'd be pretty cool. So there's our insert card. Wallace Johnson for the Expos. Hey, Chasing Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly. Very cool. Hey, look. Hey, Mountain Gorilla. Just pulled a second J. Howe. So that gives me a couple to send off now. So when I was in the process of trying to get Mattingly sleeved up, gosh, he looks so young in that picture. Okay, so Hubie Brooks for the Expos. Cal Ripken Jr., there we go. Robin Yount. My word, 2 back-to-backs. You know, it seems like every night I go into these Take It Back Tuesdays and I look at what I got and I look at the options on the checklist, the trading card database. I'm like, yeah, it's not going to be much of a night, but somehow, some way, these Hall of Famers pull through for me. And even the rookies, they step up to the plate as well when needed. In fact, I'm down to none. I need to go get some more sleeves. 1 second, guys. I can't believe how many penny sleeves we already went through. Okay, Jim Dwyer for the Orioles. Spike Owen. Bob Rogers, manager for the Expos. Chuck Finley for the Angels. Gene Garber for the Royals. Dave Engel. A lot of Expos in this pack. Tony La Russa, athletics coach. Brad Havens for the Dodgers. And the Gary Pettis card. Which, oh man, I don't know if you can see the reflection. You can actually see the imprint of the gum going right through this way here. Long rectangular image. Yeah, that's, well, at least it wasn't, you know, like a rookie card or anything like that. All right. Okay, same thing. Gum's kind of stuck. I don't want to split the gum either. Well, too late. Yeah, that one was really bad. Okay, so that was Ted Power. In fact, I'm just going to set this card. Oh, that's the card that... Hey, guys, I want to show you something real quick with that Ted Power card. That's interesting. Give me 1 second. Well, that's the way it always is. When you want to find something, you can't find it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the chat there. It got real quiet there for a second. Jonathan? Anywho, I don't know why I can't find them. But I've got 3 cards that I pulled out of Fairfield packs of this very card. But they were the O-Pee-Chee variation. They say O-Pee-Chee here or anyway, somewhere. But all 3 of the O-Pee-Chee cards had ink bleed through from another card that imprinted on the face of it. So you could actually see some statistics from another player on the face of the Ted Power card. And all 3 were identical. All the bleed throughs were the same. And I set those aside, and I put them in such a safe place, I don't remember where I put them. Oh well. Wasn't meant to be. Okay, getting back into it here. Sorry about that little delay. It was good. It gave Philip a chance to grab a bite to eat and stretch his legs. And okay, Phil Garner with the Dodgers. Guy Hoffman with the Reds. Jose Canseco. Dun 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 dun. Not my favorite player, but I do treat his cards with a little respect. Powers was a bum. I don't know nothing about the guy personally, except this card is ruined from the bubblegum. Brewers leaders card. Kevin Elster Future Stars card. Hey, Jim Rice with the Red Sox. Shout out to Philip. Philip Mustache Oldenburg and his Red Sox. And, of course, Dave Durango, Sally Lloyd, and Ethan's with Ethan's Elvis Covers and More. There's a whole slew of you Red Sox fans out there. I got to get y'all called out. Whitey Herzog, Cardinals manager. John Habian. Tom Herr for the Cardinals. Pete Ancaviglia. Charlie O'Brien. Wayne Tollison. Dick Schofield, and Kurt Ford. So, still looking for that Glavin. Got to get the trifecta. You can't deny Brian, the AC guy, is with us. How you doing, Brian? Give me 1 second, Brian. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. And if not, I want to make sure I'm subscribed to you. Let me see if I've got you on my list here. If not, I will definitely jump on your bus. Robert says, only in the Great White North do cards bleed. Yep. My word, I wish I knew where I could find those cards. Give me 1 more second, guys. I'm going to check one more place. No, they're lost. They're gone. They grew legs and walked away. What'd I miss? Stash delivers for Amazon. Did not know that. So you and Donald have something in common. Very cool. And, oh, you know, I do have Brian, the AC guy. I have you already on my subscription list, so I apologize for not remembering that. But I have clicked your alert, so now I will be aware of any and all activity you perform. on YouTube. Kevin, stay prepared and you don't have to get prepared. I know, right, Stash? You know, it was a lot easier a few months ago when I had like 3 cards in my collection. I knew where those 3 cards were, but this, it just, they stack up on you, and the stack gets deeper and deeper, and just, it's crazy. Technically, you work for a company that's contract, so you're a, yeah, I get that. That's cool, but this time of year, Philip, you're going to be one busy dude. At least you don't live up in the north where it snows. You got some decent weather to drive around in. I couldn't imagine being a delivery driver up north. Alrighty, so Dwayne Buise? I don't know. Eric Plunk. Luis Quinones for the Cubs. Barry Bonds, there we go. There's an old card. It's a couple years past his rookie, but he's still rather young there. Three days this week so far, and 1,000 packages in 3 weeks. That's, what, 333 a day? Wow. Man, you put in the mileage. Joe McGrain, Andy Hawkins, Barry Larkin, Sal Butera for the Twins, Frank Tanana for the Tigers, Bob James for the White Sox, and a Dwight Gooden All-Star card. Kelly Downs, Bobby Thigpen, George Brett, there we go. Another little hit. Okay, 2 more to go in the 88 series, and then we'll jump into some newer stuff. And this gum is not cooperating in these stat packs. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Took some finagling. And that was on a Mike Krukow card, so not the worst damage. All right, inserts out of the way. Kirby Puckett, boom, right there on the top. I need to buy stock in these penny sleeve companies. Did you? Oh, are you guys talking about the card packs that Paige was going to open up? Is that what you guys are talking about? For comparison, I worked 5 days, week before last, and delivered 600. Wow. Yep. As we get closer and closer to the 25th, those numbers are going to start piling up on you. Yeah, I'm dying to see. Kevin, are you going to run up to Papa J? Yeah. Well, I hope to finish fairly soon. I know Papa J's starting at 7 o'clock. I want to finish up here, run down, grab a bite to eat, and then come back up before 7. So, yeah, after these 2 packs, I'm going to open up this box, and then I'm done for the night, Stash. So, I am not going to overlap at all, because I want to definitely catch his feed. Rob Deere, Juan Samuel. Was that your polite way of asking me to hurry up, Stash? That was your gentle, polite way of saying, keep it going, keep it going. Tom Candiotti, Mike Sosha. I'm just playing around, Philip. I'm not complaining. Steve Ontiveros, Kyle Ripken Sr., Nick Asaski for the Reds. Gary Matthews. Dan Petrie. Kevin Mitchell. Hey, there's that record breaker card. It's got Mattingly on it. I'll sleeve that up in a second. Then we got a checklist. Bob Walk, my favorite pitcher's name. And the Mike Krukow card. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me, guys. I know they were on the road Monday, but they didn't do a Monday, or what do they call it, Mama J Monday last night. But they're probably just getting settled back into the house. But I do enjoy those. Alrighty, last pack of Topps 88. Lynn Dykstra looking for that Glavin. Trying to get the trifecta here. Keith Comstock for the Padres. Paul O'Neill. Rob Murphy. Jeff Reardon. Tim Burke. Gus Polidor. Mike Lacoste. Probably not going to happen. John Candelaria. Greg Maddux. There we go. There's a hit. I do like to collect Maddux cards. Keith Miller for the Mets. Audubey McDowell for the Rangers. John Watson for the Royals. Cecil Fielder. And our last card is not going to be Glavin. It's Daryl Ackerfelds. So we didn't hit the third Glavin, but that's okay. It was fun searching. Good question. I don't know. No, he was playing back in '86, according to the. And I don't believe he's on my what's the card number? 361. No, not on the list. Good question though, hobbyist. I appreciate you asking. All right, so let me clear out some of this chaos. So now we're going to open up the newer stuff, the 2019 Series 1. Picked this up from a Walgreens just the other day. They got these for $9.99, I think, like $10. So we'll crack this open, say our goodbyes, and then we, in fact, I hope to see all of you guys over in Papa J's. That's going to be fun. Papa J's always a good time. Big Country's wheelhouse is in the house. How's that? Big Country wheelhouse in the wheelhouse. Good to see you. We've already opened up a bunch of 1988 wax packs and junk, and now we're hitting up a new box of 19 Series 1, and then we're going to call it a night because we're all going to head over to Papa J's here in a little bit. Does anyone have any Max Muncy rookies or base cards? That's a good question. I can't say. I don't know, Big Country. I'm trying to think if I've got some or not. I'll have to check after the stream. Jonathan, I just got an eBay notification. Hey, you sold your Torres printing plate. Congratulations. Good deal, Jonathan. I really liked it. When you showed it in your sale the other night, it's like, oh, that looks cool, but I have no partiality toward Torres, and it just wasn't my thing. But I'm glad you sold it, man. Congratulations. It only lasted 2 hours. Wow. That's awesome, man. $100, sweet. Good deal. I was thinking if I should ask you how much, but I thought, well, maybe that's personal. But I'm glad you told me $100. That's awesome, man. In fact, I saw the video where you opened it up in your car that night or morning, whatever time it was. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to split this in half. It's rather thick pile here, so we'll open up half the pack first. See what we get. Okay, we've got a Trey Mancini, Nick Markakis for the Braves, Paul Goldschmidt, ding, ding, ding for me. I collect Goldie, and I appreciate seeing him back when he was in the Diamondbacks uniform. So let me sleeve him up, and I will add him to my PC later on this evening. Andrelton Simmons for the Angels. James McCann for the Tigers. Yonder Alonso for the Indians. Ryan Barucki for the Blue Jays, rookie. Jonathan Loaiziga, rookie. Tyler Skaggs. That's rough seeing him after the fact. Robbie Ray for the Diamondbacks. We'll see how much longer he's with the D-backs. Yan Gomes for the Indians. Heath Fillmyer for the Royals. Kyle Tucker, rookie card for the Astros. Very nice card. Very nice. Garrett Hampson for the Rockies. Let me see what's going on here. Danny and Gray's Cards is with us. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I need to get caught up on all your videos. I've been going back and watching them, but haven't gotten through nearly half of them yet. A lot of good stuff, though. You're kind of getting me into racing again, Danny. I wasn't sure if I'd ever get into racing cards, but I'm kind of intrigued after watching your videos. So, Brian saying, I put my first card on eBay, Tucker Patch Auto. Nice. Forgive my ignorance. Is it Kyle Tucker or Cole Tucker, Brian? You collect basketball? Can you help me with this one? A printing plate? I don't collect basketball. Whoever needs to create the link, let me know and I'll make you a mod temporarily so you can post the link. Kyle Tucker, okay. Because I collect Cole Tucker, Brian, so too bad, but yeah. Yep, spread the love of NASCAR. You bet. Yep. Yeah, if anyone needs to post a link, just let me know, and I'll open it up temporarily. Garrett Hampson for the Rockies. Jesse Winker. Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies. Aaron Judge. There we go. Just the base card. Nice. Brian McCann. Manny Margot of the San Diego Padres. Seth Lugo for the Mets. Brian, if you just go to the website, that actual item is on the link, that exact page, and just copy the address, the website address on the top, copy it, and then I'll let you paste it into the chat. It's just a copy and paste thing. Okay, Seth Lugo, I think I already said that. Always Sunny, Sir Didi shares his expertise. Kevin Gaussman for the Braves. Yeah, Stash, I know. I was going to open him up temporarily just so he could drop the link in. But we got to see if he knows how to drop the link first. Then I'll do it. Andrew Miller for the Indians. Brett Phillips. Juan Soto rookie card. There we go. I don't know if I've got this base rookie. So just in case. LA Dodgers Stadium. Okay, Boston's boys, Beantown's finest take the field. There's the Red Sox, Philip and Dave and Sally and Ethan. All you Red Sox fans. St. Louis Cardinals. That's a beautiful picture. You can see the St. Louis Arch in the background. Yeah, Benintendi. I should have given you a little more shout out there, Philip. He's your boy. Braille and back. Oh, that's his title. I don't know how to cut and paste. Okay. You can You can highlight the whole address and then right click it. And then there's an option for copy. And then you go into the chat, and then you right click in the chat and you select paste. And if you can do that, I'll open it up for you. St. Louis, Kyle Hendricks, David Price for the Red Sox, and ooh, look at that Springer. Little, what's that, rainbow foil, they call it. Followed up with a yellow border David Price card. Very nice, but I like that Springer foil. Yeah. Very cool. Oh, Robert, it's not a base card, it's the gold cup card. You're right. You're right. Oh, Brian's on his phone. Okay, you know, Brian, that makes it tricky. Yeah, I can sympathize with you now. I didn't realize you're on your phone. That makes it tough. All right, so let's get through the second half of this box, and then we'll call it a night and head on over to Papa J. Hopefully, if that's your username, Brian, then SSP should be able to find you. Revolution of the Game, Happy Chandler. It's an interesting card. Hey, there we go. I love these 84 throwback cards. JT Real Muto, and I don't believe I've got this one either. I absolutely love these throwback 84s. Jonathan knows all about those. A couple more yellows. We got Jock Peterson for the Dodgers. And Miguel Sano with the Twins. And Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. All right. So here we go. AL West Studs, Division's finest talk shop. You got Bregman and Otani chatting it up there. Mike Leake. He's with the Mariners, but now he's with the Diamondbacks. A lot of Mariners went to the Diamondbacks this last year. Joey Wendell with the Rays. Michael Taylor with the Nationals. Yes, Walgreens box. You got it. Yeah, that's where you get these yellow insert cards from the Walgreens box. Michael Taylor. Mike Minor. Devon Travis. Yuli Gurriel for the Astros. Mookie Betts, league leaders. Shout out to Philip. I know he likes Mookie. Gregory Polanco of the Pirates. Josh Donaldson for the Indians. And Rich Hill with the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz with the Mariners. Jake Odorizzi with the Twins. Jack Flaherty, Future Stars card for the Cardinals. Brad Peacock with the Astros. Orlando Arcia with the Brewers. Sonny Gray. Jose Urena with the Marlins. Ryan Zimmerman with the Nationals. Philip, I'm trying to make that out. Is that broccoli? I'm missing the reference there, bud. What is that? A tree with no trunk? There's a stupid peacock emoji, but not mustache emoji. Okay, that's your mustache? That's funny. Ryan Zimmerman. Justin Verlander, there we go. Justin V. Elvin Andrus for the Rangers. Joe Jimenez for the Tigers. Jose Martinez for the Cardinals. Didi Gregorius for the Yankees. Getting down to our last half dozen or so. Johnny Cueto. Christian Villanueva for the Padres. Dan Straley for the Marlins. Aaron Nola for the Phillies. And we got, looks like 2 more yellows. We've got a Marcus Semien for the Athletics. And our last card is a Trevor Williams for the Pirates. Trevor Williams with the Pirates. Actually, that yellow border goes very nicely with the Pirates colors. That's a pretty cool looking card. So we didn't get any major hits per se. We did get that nice Springer rainbow foil. We did get, well, I shouldn't say nothing. We got the Soto Gold Cup card. We got a nice 84 throwback Real Muto. And, of course, the Goldschmidt card. It's a personal favorite of mine. So, guys, it's 20 till 7 on the West Coast. And Papa J is going to be going live here in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to sign off and call it a night. Hope to see you guys over on that channel. Let's all hit him up and support him. This will be his first live stream since getting home from his trip. I'm sure he's had a couple days now to settle back in and get rested. And I'm sure he's anxious to crack open some cards online in live stream. So, thank you, hobbyist. I appreciate that. Yeah, not my finest in that I kind of had to rush through things a little bit because I'm kind of up on a deadline here. But I'm glad you guys are all with me. I've got 8 in the stream right now. I'm going to kind of rush through my sign off. Oh, Grant's here, man. Sorry, Grant. We're just signing off, buddy. Darn it. But Grant, if you can, in 20 minutes, jump over to the live stream for Papa J. We're all going to be over there checking his live stream out. Give him some support. Welcome him back home. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I've got some cards to sort through here as well. But thanks for sharing the time with me. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you all guys in about 20 minutes on... Hey, Jeff's there. Hey, Jeff. Yep, thanks for coming in, bud. So I'll see you guys over in Papa J's in 20 minutes. Be there or be square. Catch y'all later. Love you. God bless. Bye-bye.